The school districts in this area are phenomenal. You see some names like Easttown, Unionville, Chaddsford, the Downingtown STEM Academy. These are some of the highest ranked schools no matter which website you visit. Accessibility is phenomenal. You've got access to the Philadelphia airport, which is the 7th busiest airport in the country. We've got beaches, the Jersey Shore and the Delaware Shore, which is just accessible within 2 hours. At the same time, you could go to the Poconos. We've got the cities for all your, cultural or urban requirements. You could be in New York for a 9 a.m. meeting if you need to be. Hello, everyone. This is Bella Vora. I've been a Chester County resident for 25 years, and I figured high time I did this video of my top reasons to live in Chester County, Pennsylvania. Some of them are very practical, thoughtful things. Hopefully you will take something from the video that you haven't known about our area before. So without further ado, I have 8 reasons. I have clubbed all these ideas into 8 reasons why you want to move to Chester County. And my first one being the financials. That is more of a move to Pennsylvania, making a case to move to PA from any other state, because we have some phenomenal tax benefits. Now, a disclaimer, folks, I'm not a tax accountant. Please check with your tax accountant for everything that applies to you and your specific questions and your situations. But I'm throwing out some ideas that you may want to have a conversation about with your tax accountant. If you're a retiree, talk to your accountant about the retirement income. I believe there's no taxing the retiring. Pennsylvania doesn't tax retirement income. Even our state sales tax is 6%, which is lower than a lot of the other sales tax in the neighboring states. We've got our income tax at 3.07, which is also phenomenally better than many others. And property taxes also, neighboring New Jersey, I have so much anecdotal information of folks looking to move here from New Jersey just to save on property taxes. So the tax equation is something you definitely want to look into if you're thinking of moving anywhere, and PA sort of has a lot of advantages for that. Secondly, the weather. We're still sticking with the bigger picture right now, but the weather here, I believe, is phenomenal. The 4 seasons, we get to enjoy the 4 seasons. The bright colors of spring, the lush greens of summer, the fall colors, which is my personal favorite, and the winter snow. It's just a winter wonderland. And that ever-changing landscape means you're never going to be bored. There's always something new and fresh when you look out of the window. It's a great place to be. The third reason for me, now we're getting more closer and more specific to Chester County, PA, and the neighboring areas, and what's accessible to us. The school districts in this area are phenomenal. Here's a map of Chester County. And you look at it broken up by school district, you see some names like Easttown, Unionville, Chaddsford, the Downingtown STEM Academy. These are some of the highest ranked schools no matter which website you visit. You can go to greatschools.org or niche.com or US News and World Report rankings, and these schools rank top in any of those studies. We've got the higher education institutions as well. We've got UPenn, of course, and Temple, Drexel, Swarthmore, and smaller colleges like Swarthmore, Haverford, not too far away. It would be within commutable distance from Chester County. We've got Westchester University right here in our own backyard, and some other universities. We've got branch campuses, the satellite campuses of the Penn State University. So there's plenty of educational institutions around for those of you who have a family with little kids or want to go back to school. There's some great opportunities here. The other thing which I think is so unique about this area, which not many places can brag about, is our accessibility. And I'll tell you what I mean about that. We've got access to the Philadelphia airport, which is the 7th busiest airport in the country. It has international flights and connections to anywhere in the world, national and international. We've got the beaches, the Jersey Shore and the Delaware Shore, which is just accessible within 2 hours. So if you could just make a day trip to the shore and the beaches. At the same time, you could go to the Poconos, which are the most renowned places for, fall colors or skiing or winter sports and activities. And they even have their lakes and, vacation homes there. So Poconos is just 2 hours away. We've got the cities for all your, cultural or urban requirements. We've got Amtrak, which will take you to New York City within 2 hours. Chester County has the access to the SEPTA system. This is the R5 train that comes here from Philly, which is a part of this local Philadelphia SEPTA network. And those stations also get the Amtrak trains that will take you to DC, or they'll take you to New York. And, you could be in New York for a 9 a.m. meeting if you need to be. So accessibility is phenomenal. You have urban, rural, you have access to all of it. Another reason, one of the practical reasons to be here is the excellent healthcare. This is my fifth reason to be in Chester County area. We've got some excellent healthcare institutions here, the Paoli Hospital, the Bryn Mawr Hospital, the Chester County Hospital. There's some phenomenal healthcare, Brandywine in Coatesville. There's some phenomenal healthcare available. And if you want to extend a little further, we've got CHOP in the city of Philadelphia, which is only 45 minutes away, or Dupont, which is in Delaware, right across the border, which is about a 45-minute drive as well. So we have access to some excellent healthcare in the area. That is one of the reasons that some of my senior clients have cited as reasons to move back to the area. Another practical reason is jobs. We have pharma companies, we have IT companies, we have educational institutions. So whether in a recession or at a peak, we have jobs in this area. Chester County is one of the few counties in the country that has growth in population. We have job growth, and we have housing growth. So this is one county that has been growing. People would, choose and love to move to the area. I come to my favorite part now, the points 7 and 8. 7 is about entertainment. That's available in Chester County, and 8 is about the dining and food and drink. I think that's a whole separate category by itself. So the point 7 for entertainment, there is something here for everybody. If you're a history buff, I'm going to throw out a lot of names here. If you feel like you need more information, please write to me and I'm happy to share some links and more information. But for the history buffs, we have the Valley Forge National Park or the Brandywine Battlefield and Museum. For those who love nature, we've got a Marsh Creek State Park. You could go boating, kayaking, paddle boarding over there. You could just do a cookout and have a picnic with the family. We've got the Brandywine River where you can go canoeing and enjoy the outdoors there. We've got wonderful trails. We've got the Struble Trail, which is gorgeous with the stream running next to it, parallel to the trail the entire time. That was one of my favorites. I took my kids there bicycling all the time. We've got the Chester Valley Trail when the kids get a little older and you're able to go long distances. That's a great trail to go biking on. We have theater. We have the People's Light, which is, get a subscription. It's a nonprofit theater in Chester County. I highly recommend their pantos at Christmas. They do some phenomenal work here. We thoroughly enjoy People's Light in theater in Malvern, Fraser area. Again, all Chester County. We've got Longwood Gardens in Chaddsford. Longwood Gardens, 1,000 plus acres of the best horticulture in the world, I believe. Just Google Longwood Gardens. I can't tell you enough about that place. It is just absolutely breathtaking. And in any season, they have a huge greenhouse. You can visit it any season. It is this Chaddsford Winery right next to Longwood Gardens. Just come with your loved one, bring a picnic basket, buy one of their bottles of wine and enjoy an outdoor concert over there. We've got some amazing downtown areas. We've got Westchester downtown areas, which with its restaurants and bars and really hopping and it spills onto the streets. We've got Wayne and Bryn Mawr and, Devon. Those are some of the phenomenal restaurants and bars to visit. For the younger crowd, if you're looking for something a little more hip, we've got Phoenixville, which is the Bridge Street on Phoenixville is one of my favorite places as well to go. They have some amazing restaurants and bars and, once a month they block the streets and let the restaurants spill out on the streets and it is so much fun and festive. So there's a lot to do no matter what you like here. In terms of fine dining, Uh, Kennett Square is the mushroom capital of the country. So for those of you who are mushroom buffs, we've got Lancaster County, which is not too far away, which has the farm to fresh scene all figured out. All these New York restaurants that have the farm to fresh food at their tables, that food is coming from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And it's right here, accessible to us just half an hour away. We are home to some fabulous breweries as well. Microbrewing became big, and Victory Brewing became a big name. That is right here in our backyard in Downingtown, PA, in Chester County. If you've heard of their Prima Pills or the Golden Monkey, that's some of the most popular beer brands you will find from a microbrewery in Downingtown, PA. So that's our claim to fame as well. We've got a usual share of farmers markets and ice cream places like Milky Way Farm. You could take your children there to check out the farm animals, or the Springton Manor Farm in Chester County. We will go and check out the animals. They have Milky Way Farm sells some phenomenally good ice cream as well. And you can even have a little birthday party at their location. And they also do the CSA, the Community Supported Agriculture. You could pick up your boxes of the goodies, fruits and vegetables during the season. So we have farmers markets here, just a little something for everybody to do. So rounding off my reasons to be in Chester County, PA, we started with the practical stuff of, financials and taxes and job growths and healthcare and schools and all of that. And we come to entertainment and nature and some fantastic weather and still fantastic accessibility to a lot of East Coast cities and airports and beaches and mountains. So I don't know if I missed anything for you Chester County buffs, the locals who live here. If I missed something, please share your thoughts and let us know why you would love people to move to our area. So in the meantime, this is Bella Vora signing off. Take care.